Have you ever wondered why you are so different from the people around you? Why do you feel like you look at the world from a height, see more, and feel deeper than most people around you? Have you ever had moments when you feel like you've been through this before, like life is repeating itself, but you realize that this is your last lap? In this video, we'll break down how to realize that you're living your last life on this earth and what signs of an old soul can tell you that. Stay with us until the end, because there are amazing discoveries ahead of you that may change your perception of yourself and your path forever. An old soul is not just a metaphor or a poetic image. It is a condition that is felt with every cell of your being. If you have noticed that most people around you are interested in things that seem meaningless to you, this may be the first sign. You seek not the superficial, but the profound, not the temporary, but the eternal. Perhaps you often feel that you don't fit into the usual framework of society, that your thoughts and feelings are much more complex and multifaceted. This feeling of being out of this world is one of the first things that distinguishes an old soul. It's as if you look at the world as a play in which you already know the script, but still live it out to complete your journey. One of the clearest signs of an old soul is its wisdom, which does not depend on age. You may be younger than many people, but you already understand things that others find difficult. You have an inner knowledge that helps you see the essence of things, understand people and situations with amazing accuracy. This knowledge comes from within, as if you remember something from the distant past that cannot be in your present life. As a child, you may have asked questions that stumped adults, and even then, you may have felt your mind reaching for something more than simple answers. If you've noticed frequent moments of déjà vu, this is another important sign. It happens that you come to a new place and suddenly feel that you've been here before, that every corner is familiar. Every detail evokes a strange sense of remembrance. Or you meet a person and you get the feeling that you have known each other for thousands of years. These are not mere coincidences. For an old soul, such moments are a connection to past experiences, to the lives it has lived before. These memories help you navigate the present and make decisions that are in line with your true path. An old soul is always looking for meaning. It is not interested in wasting time on superficial conversations or empty entertainment. You may notice that you find it difficult to find like-minded people, because most people don't seem to understand the depth of your thoughts. You strive for true values, to understand why all this exists, to find your place in this vast world. It's not always easy, but it's this striving that makes you unique. You realize that life is more than just a job, a home, a family. It's a journey that should lead you to something greater. For an old soul, loneliness is not an enemy, but a friend. You can feel comfortable being alone with yourself because this time gives you the opportunity to look inside, to understand your thoughts and feelings. You are not afraid of silence. On the contrary, you seek it to hear your inner voice. Perhaps you have noticed that after socializing with people, you need to recover, to be alone. This is normal for an old soul because your inner space needs care and attention. You know that the answers to all questions are inside you, and only in solitude can you hear them. An old soul often feels that her time here is coming to an end. This is not sadness or fear, but rather a sense of completion. You may notice that everything you wanted to realize or experience has already happened. You're ready to embrace change, let go of what you no longer need, and move on. This feeling is like the last chord in a symphony that completes the entire melody. You realize that everything in life has its time, and you accept it with gratitude. It is this sense of completion that helps the old soul to live his or her last life with awareness and peace of mind. But most importantly, the old soul knows that her mission here won't just end. You feel that you are here to leave something important behind. It could be the wisdom, the kindness, the love you give to the world. Maybe your creativity or your ideas will inspire others. You realize that every act you do, every word you say matters. And even if you don't always see the results right away, you know that everything you do is meaningful. This life is your final message to the world, and you live it so that it becomes an inspiration to others. If you recognize yourself in these words, know that you are not alone. Your journey is unique, but it has meaning and purpose. You are here to complete your journey, to leave your mark and move on. Remember, an old soul is not a burden, but a gift. And may your life be the light that will illuminate the path for others.